Hey, y'all. I wanted to introduce you to a game I recently started playing that I really like. And anyone that knows me knows that I don't like obbies. I really don't. I've busted more swear jars than I can count with these things. But this one I actually like. So let's get started and we'll check it out at the beginning. These characters are all, um, I would assume, gender neutral so that there's no discriminating. You cannot change your character. You can change your cosmetics, like your hat and stuff. Let me go to the beginning here. But if you want to change like anything in here, with the teleport, like I just did, you have to have reached that level to get to it. So the Chamber of Rebirth is the beginning. So and as you go through them, there's checkpoints on each of them that you can get to. And then to change your cosmetics as you obtain them, you go in inventory here. You see you've got a variety of masks, which I've got a few in here that I can change to. You got the wings. I'll put some different ones on here. This one. And then you can do horns. This. I'll go with that one. Try to match them here. Yep. Scholar set. I don't think I have scholar horns in here yet though. So I may just have to pick something else. What is that? Oh, I'll just do the Valkyrie here. The wings, and then you can do the mask. I have the witch's glasses because I just like the glasses, which they look terrible with this set. It's the wings. I don't think I care for these wings either. Let me get a different set of wings. No, I'll just run with it for now. But at the beginning here, it's pretty easy. That way you get the hang of it. And I've discovered that they do it this way because as you get further along and up in levels, it gets much harder. And the goal is these white balls or orbs or whatever people want to call them. They build AE, which is up here at the top right. You know, you can't see my mouse, but where it says AE. And the more AE you have, the more you're able to buy things, such as these little balls are called witnesses. I don't think you can interact with them here, but you can see the ones that I have here. The one I have equipped is Icarus, and I believe you have to have 50 echoes to be able to get Icarus. So that's a legendary one. So, but some of the ones that you want to start with is you're gonna want Nebula or Romeo for the high jump feature, which I'm going to equip that one now because I'm going to need it. You're also going to want one that has hover ability, which Obsidian here has hover, and there's another one that has hover. You know, the Icarus has the glide ability, which lets you kind of glide around almost like you're flying around, which is very useful. Makes the game so much easier. But I have Nebula attached, and so we're just going to see how it makes you jump like that. But I'm going to go around here and grab these orbs. And part of the game is you want to collect the echoes. And currently there's only 73 total. Pretty sure. Yeah, 73. And I have 71 of the 73. The two that I don't have are a major pain. Um, I'm just not ready to deal with those. And when you're going through collecting echoes, if you don't know what you have, you can come here and hide the ones you found. And then I don't have the hoverer's reward. It tells me that one is on level floor. Yeah, floor 4. Say that 3 times fast. And then the sprinter's reward, which is on floor 6. So both of those are a big old pain in the backside. I call them pitas. And so the first echo of the game is here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the witness I have here and jump. You know, because it makes it easy sometimes with these. And then you jump over here. And you always want to collect these orbs. You see the witness, that big square thing, that Roblox square? That's what you want. And see, you can't do the double jump in here like that. Um, in case you fall on this game, was a big part of what I love about it. If you hold E, you can rewind, and it takes you back up to where you were, and where you don't have to start over at the beginning. Very helpful. And we can jump down and keep going. These guys refill your, um, I guess it's your AE or energy or what have you here, where you can do a double jump without having to use your ability. And this is one of the cosmetics that early on that you can get. You know, this is only for 10 Abyssal AE. And the higher up you go, the more expensive it is. And like you can go through here. And there's places that you're not even thinking or paying attention. Next thing you know, you've done fell off. And I'm just going over here to show you. Whoops, I missed. You know, where because there's more things to be had. You know, they have stuff hidden everywhere. Here's another mask to go with those wings. And on the other side, if we go over here, be sure this is going to be the horns to go with it. Yes, horns of introduction. And so we can either go up that way or we can go back over here, which I didn't collect these orbs, so we're going to go back over here. One of my favorite parts about the game too is these little bouncies, how they just throw you up. I like to bounce up. And then you just keep running through here. And here's your second echo. And just, that was a nice little pass through. Your third echo is going to be over here in the Hall of Loyalty. And we're not going to go through all the echoes because, you know, there's, like I said, there's a lot of echoes. You know, and there's just hidden places. I mean, there's places here that I've spent hours and still not even covered an entire floor. There's so many little hidden nooks and crannies. And as you go up each floor, like I said, it gets harder. Oops, I missed. The way this is designed, it appears that like you're tiny compared to a lot of these things. So some of them you look tiny, some of them you don't. It's just sometimes it's hard to grasp the concept. And then we're going to go back out here. We're going to run along the side because, you know, that's going the opposite way. I was checking Discord, sorry. And then in each area, there's orbs. See, there's nothing in here. See, there's just areas where there's things that could be, but then there's nothing. And then things where you think there's nothing, there's stuff hid. It's everywhere. And I missed. Let's see, there's one over there to get. I'm going to be switching out to Icarus here in a minute, and I'll give you a display of how it works. But there's, I think, 2 or 3 more echoes here that we're going to get. We're going to go up top here first. This is the Abyssal Exchange. This is where you're going to go in and you can buy energy, the AE, but it doesn't make any sense. Just go around and collect the balls. Over here is the like a market where you can buy wings. There's a free set. You know, it tells you what each of them are. In here is where Icarus is, but you can't get in here unless you have at least 50 echoes. I believe it's 50. So I can get in here since I have it. But in here, you have, see how the price goes up, and you have colors that you can change to, horns. And see, to get to where Icarus is, you click this one and warp to it. And now you're in here, and you have Icarus. And see, Icarus is basically 20,000 AE, which I already have it, so there's no sense buying it again, I don't believe. And so that didn't put me where I wanted it to put me, so let's teleport back. We were here, I believe. Yes. We were going up top. This is the dye market. Again, you can come in here and get different colors. Pretty much own all of these already. And we're gonna head over here because there's a echo over here. We're gonna change now to Icarus. That's not Icarus. You see the opening? I'm gonna go over there and fly into it and drop down. And just dropped right down on it. Now we're gonna hold E to get us back out to where we were. And if you go over here, this is another item that you can buy. which I'm pretty sure I already have. Let me see here. If you already have it, it won't let you buy it again. So you already own this item. So now I need to hold E back. Not gonna let me. Let's get the one over here. Missed. And now we're gonna head to the other side. Let's get this one. There's a whole like Halloween section on this level that it's like a whole just complete different map area that you can go to, but we'll show that at a different time. Now we're just gonna go around and collect these orbs. And over here there is a hidden music. Like if you go back here, oh, there's another little area. Oh, this is where you want to go to that Halloween section. It's back there through that maze. But here's the cosmetic that's back here. And there is a witness that will make you run fast, but I'm not going to deal with that right now. We're going to go up top here and get this orb. Then we're going to go over here. We're going to get this echo. We're going to fly down there and get that orb. We're going to rewind. You will like Icarus. I'm going to switch back out to the high jump one. I started out with Romeo, which I highly recommend, but I sold Romeo and got this one. So we're going to go over here. There's more orbs, and there should be another echo. And here's another mask that you can buy. Yep, there's an echo right over here. So we're going to need Icarus again. Actually, we really don't need Icarus. So here I can just jump over, get that, rewind, and then just run over here and jump and get this echo. Then just jump back up here. Now I'm going to need Icarus. That's not Icarus. And then I'm going to fly here. Grab that one. Here's another mask. And if you don't want to rewind, you just fly back over here. Yeah, early on, this is easy, so it helps build your confidence. Like, oh, I got this. I can do this. A lot of climbing and running and jumping. When you don't have Icarus or the other witnesses to help you high jump or hover, It definitely makes it a lot harder. So this is going to take us up, which we really don't need to go up a level, I don't believe. Yeah, we're not. So we're going to go back down here where we started. So this is where we left off. So now we're going to go keep going this way. And you can sit and interact with these. They tell you, you know, a little bit. You can ask them who they are. So goodbye and keep going. See, early on it's just hopping here. These are the checkpoints that I was telling you about. Each of them has it. The yellow square down there. And you want to make sure to land on those or at least step on them because that adds to your teleport. That way, when you come back in the future, if you want to teleport to there and just start there, you can do that. In here is another cosmetic. And then we're going to use the double jump feature here. Not figures. Get the orb up here. There's so much to explore in this place. I mean, we're only going to do a few floors, and there's just no way to do them all at once today. Let's see, now here we're going to hop. You see, now you have another echo down here. We're going to hop down. Use the rewind to go back up. And we can hop, go up. And a lot of these cosmetics are hidden. I've had people show me. Like, for example, there's one over here. Let me get the high jump out. We're going to jump down. We get the change the witness here. And we're going to go over here. Go over here. Let's see, you have the lantern mask, and it's free. And then to get out of here, you just go back over here and warp out, and it puts you right back where you were here. Come over here. Missed it. There's one up there as well. Oh, come on. And see, this is music, and I've already got that. Is that music? Nope, it's a mask. And so now you want to get over there. You see there's a mask over there. And the way to get onto that, you can either try to jump around or you just go over under those crates and jump up. So we don't need to go over there though. Here's your next checkpoint. Like I said, you want to make sure you hit all of these. And they are going to start trying to get a little bit more difficult as you progress. And it's a subtle. So, I mean, like I said, they're building your confidence here where, you know, oh, I got this. And then I'll run right off the edge like that. When I first started playing this, I absolutely hated everything about obbies. I just did not like them. but I have some really good friends, Gabriella and Metal Bench. They play this, and they always play my game. So, I figured, it's not fair that I don't play theirs. So I started playing it. The first time I played it, I probably said so many ugly words. It was not even nice of me. But then I'm the type that I'll come in here when they're not in here with me, and I'll play it just so I can. You see, there's another echo down there. We're gonna get that one too. And there's one over there. Did we get that one up there? Don't think we did. So let's go in here. We're gonna go flung up. We're gonna hop over. And we gotta hop around. We're gonna jump up. This is where a high jump comes in. And I could jump back, but since I have Icarus, I'm just gonna glide back over. Remember, you got this checkpoint. So now I'm gonna run through here. Here's an echo. See if there's something over here. You always want to check every little nook and cranny. Once you've reached a certain level, and see, I already own that, and you have the actual AE to do it with, then you can just start exploring. Because you can spend days in here exploring and not find everything. People out there have YouTubes on where everything is. I'm not one of them people though. There is an echo over there. We're gonna do this the easy way because you see the on the wall the little white things. You'd have to hop over. So you'd have to go down, hop down, and then hop around and hop over. Well, we're gonna do this the easy way and just fly over. And then rewind back. And then we're gonna fly down and get that orb. And you see the light there, there's the things you can hop over there too as well. And we're gonna rewind and go back. And then we can be on our way. This is one of the easier quests here. Of course, the first time I tried it, I didn't think so because I wasn't real sure on it. Like I said, I was new to obbies, and it took me a while to just grasp it. I don't know, I've never been an obby person. And even though that's a super easy one, at the time it wasn't for me. Here's another echo. Just one moment. computer's not playing very nice. Give me just a moment. Google's making me verify for it. It will show my stream. It's crazy. Oh, let me see. Let me see. We are having technical difficulties, so I do apologize for the delay. Let's throw this thing right out the door. Let me tell you that. It's trying to tell me that Google sent a notification to my phone. I didn't get a notification on my phone. Okay, I think it's working now, so let's give it a try. Maybe. Okay, we're just gonna keep going with this and see what happens. So, welcome to anybody that's watching. So, we're gonna hit this next shaft up. On this one though. Nope, this one isn't it. So let's go anyway. What is it? So if you go here, nope, it's not. I think we may have passed it already. There was another hidden spot that had a cosmetic. Over here's another echo. And some of these rooms to get into, you need two people. Like this one over here. Well, not over here. And I got myself turned around trying to get this game working. But over here's another little mask. And see, as you go up floors, they get more expensive. This is just a dye store with more dyes you can buy. And each one's going to have a different color, so it's not going to be the same colors at each store. So if you're into hot pink, there's your hot pink. I'm not into hot pink. Over here's your music store. You go in here, purchase music. And I could turn that on. Let me see if I have my sound on here. That was my blade ball alarm. Let me know I'm supposed to be in blade ball, but it can wait. Let me see if I have my sound on here. Yep, I do. Music. No audio is playing. If we go to music, I've not really listened to any of these, so I don't know what they sound like. So let's just start up here. I don't hear a thing. That would be why. I'm stupid. Okay, let's go back in here. Over here is a cosmetic. Oh, I could be wrong again. Let's go around. Don't worry about cosmetics now. But these rooms are starting to get a little bit more different. We're ready to do the obbies. Those recent obbies is still a piece of cake. So this being just the beginning is pretty simple. If you want, we can teleport to further up. I don't mind. Let me jump here. So I can teleport up higher and show you some of the harder obbies. Let's wait till this is charged. These are the ones that you definitely need Icarus. You have to climb the trees and hop from one to the other. Oops, I missed. I missed. So there's some really good ones here too. You can get all the way to the top. You have to climb the chains though. So just as an example, let's go down here. Wrong witness. I forgot to re-equip. Nothing worse than trying to do an obby and you have the wrong witness equipped. Grab that chain, which I missed. Let's go grab this chain and climb up it. Scroll. But for the most part, I mean, you gotta be able to land on the trees and climb the chains and get around and hop up things. There's wings right there that you can get to. There's the chain. This game is Abyssal. Yeah, I'm a novice when it comes to obby games. I am terrible at obbies, but I can do this one. This is another cosmetic. And they're working on releasing the 8. Yeah, I turn it down. Sorry about that. But I was saying how bad I am at obbies. I'm terrible, absolutely terrible. But this one I'm not too bad at because the abilities that they call them witnesses, and I only have a few here because you can buy and sell them. But Icarus is a must-have. I use Obsidian to hover, and I'm using Nebula, which I started out with Romeo for the high jump, because when you're doing a lot of these, you need that. And then when you're down in the water, you use the Neptune it's like Icarus, but you're gliding through the water instead of through the air like this one. I can take you and show you that as well. We can just do a dive. If you're afraid of heights, this is definitely not a game for you. We're going straight down. Now we're in the water. And see, with Icarus, you can glide through the water, but you can't glide up. You can get on these things and get thrown back up. This is one of the harder levels though, so I mean, there's a lot of climbing, a lot of jumping. For you obby pros out there, this is nothing. I'm not an obby pro by any means. I like this one because it has content where you're just not going up. Like, I've been in the one that's just called up or what have you, and that's all you do is go up. It's senseless. There's no point to it. This one has goals. You want to collect the echoes. So I have echo tracker on, and it's showing me up here, that square that's up there, where's one at. But that's one that I've busted quite a few square jars on trying to get, and it can stay there for now. But like I said, once you get Icarus here, all of these look easy. There's goals. You can go in and talk to things that will give you quests. There's so many hidden places to explore. So if you like exploration games, you'll love this one. This kind of mixes it all. Obbies, exploring. I have. That's what I just got. Look here. This Cameron. I should be using that to get it leveled up. But I don't see. I don't not one for pictures. So I mean, this one doesn't really interest me. I got it just to level it and sell it. It's not really my thing. There's an echo down below that I've not got either. It takes two people on a lot of these because you need someone that's going to keep refilling your energy so that you can do like the double jump. That one right down there. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. That one down. We can click on it though. But You have to have 2 people to get in there, I believe. Yeah, because you need to be able to hover, you gotta be able to double jump. I don't have this with us. We can go in here though and check it out. I'm sorry, I don't have this echo. I keep busting my head and jumping right off. See those blocks there that are invisible? You have to be able to go over here. Here's another cosmetic. But you have to be able to, you press this, and then those blocks get to where you can jump on them. And I don't have the double jump one. I just went past it. And then you gotta go all the way up to get over to there. And once you're up there, you gotta go all the way up. And see, it just keeps going. And it's timed. If it wasn't timed, I'd have these already. But it's timed, and I suck at it, so. You need someone to give you that double jump, which I don't have, and the high jump just isn't gonna make it. So I don't know how to get over there before it times out. So, and then like I said, once you get there, you gotta be able to go all the way up. So if you know how to do this, that'd be great. Because my double jump isn't getting it. And I fell. See, I figured it out. Gotta go all the way up. Not doing it today. So this one is an entire bag of nope. Not doing it today. And they just released a new cosmetic that you could buy. It's pretty sweet. Let's see here. This one right here, this eclipse, gives you that whole look. These are some older ones you can get. I think I have the morning water. I'm not sure. Pretty neat. play in teams, which is a lot more enjoyable, or you can play alone. And a lot of times I come in here and I just play alone. Yeah, this is another one of the checkpoints. And they have these guys out periodically that throw your energy, so to speak. The way you got that double jump thing going on. Let's go back and get these orbs now. Everybody that I've met in here has been really great. I have not seen anybody fighting in here like in Blade Ball. Oh my goodness, I love that game, but I have to keep my headset off because the tantrums that are thrown in that game is unbelievable. So it's like, this is definitely a more chill game, and you know, less kids throwing tantrums, and people, you know, they just want to help you. You know, if you don't know how to do something, you know, people are like, here, let me show you. You know, it's really nice. Another area that I like here is the miasma. Let's go there and check it out. Each floor is different too, so I mean, I spent an entire day in this one here, just this section alone, all the way at the very top. I mean, you can go to the tip top of this thing. Like I said, if you're afraid of heights, you won't like this game. Or you will get over it. I mean, because I've had a few here where I've had to, it's made me very nauseous, but you know, you work past it. There's some good orbs here. In this one, you don't want to get in the water. Because, let me show you what happens here. If you're in here and you get in here, you kind of sink. But you can hold E and it's like, oh, I'm coming back out. I have risen. Let's just go and start over back at the top again. For the check-ins. weather's got me with a scratchy throat. I'm gonna tell you. Woke up this morning and we had 4 inches of snow out there. Wasn't real pleased. Lucky you. It is 28 degrees here Fahrenheit and cold. Huh. I find myself, I don't know about y'all, but since I played this game so much, other games that I play that I fall in, I find myself hitting E to rewind. I'm like, oh, wait a minute, wrong game. See, I'm terrible. Let me change my brightness on here. Meadow, I made a fresh batch of ginger root, soursop leaves, elderberries, and cloves, and I sweetened it with some local honey. Oh, I missed. I do this, but it makes me nauseous sometimes, so I have to be careful. Yeah, I was disappointed that Turtle had a witch hat on, but in some cultures, that's not really a witch hat. It's just a hat to keep the sun out of your eyes. So I don't look at it like that. Let's see if I can get up there. Always busting my head in these games. And in fishing, everybody is able to jump like you. And I'm gonna go over here and get these. When I was first learning to play this game, Mr. Metal here, he always would get there ahead of me, and then he'd lay down flat like he looking down at me like, "Oh, come on, hurry up, hurry up." Him and Gab both, and they'd strike a funny pose, just waiting on me. They have a lot of patience, 'cause, yep, see, they definitely have a lot of patience. I said a whole lot of bad words when I was first learning this, plus a few swear jars. See, there's a behind here back there. There's the cosmetic. Metal, do you have the second anniversary cake uh, hat? Okay. I'm just gonna go around here. I did it this way before. Come here, Metal. I need that. There we go. There we go. Just go back up there. You gotta hug these walls. Metal and Gab make this look so easy, and just, but I'm doing it. Hey, might not be doing it as easy as they are, but I'm still doing it. I like it because it challenges me. Again, if you don't like heights, don't look down. I think they need a zip line in here. That would be a lot of fun. I want to go zip lining in real life. Wondering if debating on if I want to jump down there to get those. Like I said, there's so many places to explore. So many. And there's hidden rooms everywhere. So many down. Walked right off. Wasn't even paying attention, walked right off. I'm gonna go over here and get this echo and then I'll go down a level. I don't think there's too much more up here at the top. Those over there.
It's like a reflex to recall these regrets. Despite all the
these pipes, there's things in these pipes too. Not all of them, but you know, you just have to look. So there's so many places that are one can hide stuff.
We'll watch the writing off the wall.
Oh, I don't know if I can get up there.
I swear the weather changes when you're not here. The uncanny, crystal clear. Find me before the end, before we disappear. And we could crystal.
Metal, come here. over there in the corner to the left, there's a hidden room up there, but there's nothing in it that's impressive. Nothing worth writing home about. There we go. Now I can jump down there. Trying to decide where I want to go from here. Any suggestions? There's that bridge where we came in at. Look to the right, that's the entrance we came in at. Oh, there's an echo over there too. I forgot about that. Even on the back side of this wall. Again, like if you come in, right there's an entrance in. So you go to your left and you have to run around here. And if you fly, we're gonna try to fly over there. Move right here. Echo down here. That's one of the easiest ones to get to, but like I said, that's if you got Icarus. I don't see an easy way over here otherwise. every single white ball because there's just so many of them everywhere that it's like, ain't worried about that one. Plus, you know, you can reset them. I think you get one free reset. One per week. But I don't. I just come back the next day and start all over again. You know, I'll run through here and get what I can and what I can find. Next day I'll start over. There's so much to explore, I don't know if it can all be done. And they're always adding to it. They added a hidden area for the Halloween event that's still here that has a set of cosmetics and an extra turtle hat that most people don't even know is back there. So I had to have someone show me because I mean, you know, I seen the original when they did the Halloween, but then once Halloween was over, it looked like it was boarded up, and it wasn't. I mean, it was, but there was a way around it. I'm just missing everything today. Just like every other game. Some days you're really good at, like with Blade Ball. There's days I can go in there and I can't lose. But then there's other days, like yesterday, I got my back end handed to me every game just about. You just have an off day on some of these games. And Fishing Sim, I like that game, but I'm gonna tell you what, that game has so many glitches. Every time they release an update, we fixed this, but no, they fixed it, but they made something else break. Here's another dicing. There's more colors. And here you can jump in and see what colors you actually have. So you just jump down here. These are the ones that I currently have. So you can see there's many I don't have. So, well, the jars that are empty. So there's 2 here. There's 1 here. So that's 3. 3 on this side that I don't have. And then over here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 that are empty. So there's 7 that I don't have, and have absolutely no idea where those 7 are. Over here, Meadow. empty. You change my color. That's not the color I wanted. What is this one then? It's the same thing, so that don't make sense. So this one is empty. So there's 5 over here then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Anything in that one? Oh, yeah, dark color. Go back to blue. And we're gonna go up top and get that other. There's an echo up top, so we're gonna get that one. And we're gonna use hover here. We're gonna use it over here. Definitely you want hover, high jump, and as soon as you can get Icarus, get it. Definitely worth the 20k in AE. these ladders give me fits. When you gotta jump up and get on the ladder, they give me fits sometimes. I should have kept covered. I missed. Face planted that one. Oh, almost jumped right over that one. How are you over there already? I'm still a noob. When it comes to obbies, I'm a noob. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to make myself get faster and better at it, but y'all just show me. I ain't seen nothing. These ladders throw me off sometimes. What cosmetic is that? What skill level are you at, Metal? Here's the cosmetic up cosmetic. Listen to me. Can't even talk. Cosmetic up there, but I don't need it, so my music ran out. Evidently I don't have I've not been collecting music. Well, maybe got a few in here. It's snowy out. Let's see what snowy space sounds like. Some of these, because everything is so dark in color that I can't see it. Especially some of those ones that you have to jump in midair to. Like I can't see them. And I'm still learning how to jump around corners. The one, this last echo I got, Gab helped me with because I just he had to jump up and around corners, and I couldn't do it. I did it obviously, but I mean I couldn't have done it without Gab helping me. Because you not only needed the double jump, which you get from having a friend with you, but you needed high jump on top of it. And just high jump alone wasn't getting it. See, this is only floor 4. They're going to be releasing the 8th floor in the future. Don't know when, but I mean, they've got the door to it and the gates. It's just locked at the moment. Oh, this is only 4 floors. And I think there's a cosmetic around here too. Music or something. I could be wrong. I missed. And here's another dye store. Yet more colors. Oops. Is this new? I don't remember this. There's nothing in here. Huh. Strange. Said there's at least 8 colors that I've not yet found. So it's like you have to look everywhere because you just don't know. Look in the tubes. Hiding on the pipes behind things. Once you get up here and get into these conveyor belts, I'm going to tell you what. I'm not a fan of conveyor belts. I don't usually do that section too often. It's always good to get that extra boost of AE or energy or I missed. Sometimes they're just difficult for me to see. Oh, fall right down. See that tube across right there? That's miasma. That's where we were at, where everything was so dark and we went all the way at the top. You have to go through that pipe there to get to it. We just teleported though. And see, with these, they're not all spaced the same, so that's why you have to measure your jumps. I missed. Metal's showing me an easier way to get up there, I think. We're gonna get the echo in here. Right over that one too. Between it being dark and then the bubbles that you have, it just kind of makes it hard to see sometimes. Well, I guess I could have went that way. Just like me doing everything difficult. Oh, and we're coming up to the conveyor belts. You know, unless you're paying attention too, you can walk right off those pipes right into because there's breaks in them. Hello, Mr. Conveyor Belts. These are not the hard ones. anything in here? I have those already. Nothing in there. Is there anything in here? I'm not seeing anything. Yep, there's something down there. Yep, I already have that one too. That's Icarus. And I've already found the key, so I should still be able to get in here unless it wants me to find another one. Yep, I already have it, so I can get in here. And in here, you can change your load screen to match your mask, which I change my mask often, so that's pointless. And here you can change your load screen to match your color. Just seeing if there's anything around here. Talk to this dude. See, unlike most hobby games, this one actually has goals, has hidden places to explore, has things to do. Except for bump my head on it. Yeah, they try to keep it interesting by changing it up. That's just a whole bag of nope. See, they're dark and it's hard to see them in here, especially once they get all up in here. I missed. It was pretty pointless. You can just soar around and look at, pick up things you've missed, or just skip areas because I don't want to do those conveyor belts. I'll go over here and get this one. I missed these evidently. I can get those. Bouncing off the walls. Already got that. So let's go get that echo. Lost metal. See you. We've not even covered half of this game. I'll say there's 8 floors. So the eighth one isn't been released, but still out of the 7 floors, in between those 7 floors, there's so many other areas. Let me show you. If you go here in the teleport, so you've got the Chamber of Rebirth, and this is just all on the ground level. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 areas before you get to the second floor. And then once you're on the second floor, you've got that one, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 areas till you get to the third floor. And right now we're still on the second because we're at the Gardens of Flora. That's what this is where we're at. So then on the floor 3, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 floors on that one, or 5 areas. So I mean, oops, I just hit floor 4. so many areas within each floor, and we've not even covered them all. See, down there's the garden that we were just at. And if you look straight across, that tube over there, that pipe, that's my asthma. But we went all the way and went up. So, I mean, there's so many intricate sections of this game. I think you could spend days in here and still not see everything. I definitely haven't found everything. There's a lot of cosmetics I don't have. There's still 8 paint colors I'm looking for. What's this one? There's something on both of these. Okay, I'm kind of stuck on the wall. Pretty sure I have that one. Yep. I'm gonna fly over to the other one and see what's in that one. Already got that one too. And some of these you have to have Icarus to get to, so highly recommend getting Icarus as soon as you can. Yeah, this game is definitely not a cash grab like a lot of games that we play. I'm gonna tell you what, Blade Ball, in their last update, they had a cosmetic that it was 900, I'm sorry, 9,999 Robux for that one cosmetic. That's $100 in real life. That is just a whole bag of no. I got bills. I'm gonna tell you, I ain't got money spending $100 on a cosmetic in a game. It's ridiculous, and that was one of their cheaper ones. I mean, because some of them they've had that it has been almost 200, and you know it sold out. That's what got me. It sold out. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it for now and go make some dinner. I'll come back and stream again after dinner. I'm gonna pick a different game though. Um, Not sure if I'm gonna do probably Tornado Alley. I mean, because I could do Fishing Simulator, but I mean that game is mind numbing already, and I don't. I just it's not a game you really want to stream unless you got back to back Mobies or Kraken or Void Storm, but just to sit there and watch somebody index, that'll put you right to sleep. If you have trouble sleeping, that's the game to play. But I'll be back after dinner. See ya.